Can your creative job make you rich? Or will it make you, well, let's just say, creatively broke? Recently, ZipRecruiter released a list of the highest paying jobs for artists. Today, we're counting down the top 10, ranking these artistic careers from makes rent comfortably to buys avocado toast every single day. But let me warn you, some of these might shock you. So starting off strong on our list, we have video editors. These are the people that take hours of raw footage and turn it into something that you actually want to watch. And trust me, it's not as easy as just taking a TikTok filter, slapping on the video, and just calling it a day. As a video editor, your job is to make everything look seamless. So whether it's a Netflix doc, a YouTube video, or even that weird corporate video, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Your job is to make sure everything comes together. You'll cut footage, add transitions, add sound effects, and maybe throw in some graphics if you're feeling fancy. You see, editors, they just don't cut clips. What they do is they make stories come alive. All right, now let's talk money. So starting out, you're looking around $44K. That's pretty tight if you're looking to live off daily lattes and that Adobe subscription. But at the top end, you'll be able to make $82,000, which isn't too bad since your daily uniform is probably going to be sweatpants. In 2025, video editors are in high demand. With everybody and their grandmother starting a YouTube channel or a podcast, there's plenty of work to be found. And let's be real, what's cooler than seeing your work on a big screen or just knowing it was your skills that helped to set up a new viral meme? But if editing isn't your thing and you'd rather be the person telling the story, then number 9 on our list might just be right up your alley. And at number 9, we have creative writer. Basically, the person that turns imagination into paychecks. As a creative writer, your job is to bring ideas to life with words. This could mean penning the next bestseller or even ghostwriting for your favorite artists. Now for the big question. Does storytelling pay the bills? Well, entry-level writers start out around $46,000. So maybe hold off on buying that private island. But the top earners can bring $85,000 a year, which is not bad for doing what you love, right? From TV shows to video games to viral tweets, the world needs people who can write well. Plus, there's something magical about knowing your words inspire or entertain others. But if storytelling feels a little too poetic and you'd rather write words that sell, then number 8 might just be calling your name. And up next, we have copywriters. The people who make the words sell sound sexy. If you've ever read a slogan or website and thought, that's pretty clever, there's probably a copywriter behind it. As a copywriter, your job is to write words that convince. You see, whether it's an eye-catching billboard or that buy now button on your favorite website, just know a copywriter crafted those words. If you're gonna do this, you're gonna be part writer, part psychologist, but full-time word nerd. Now, let's talk about the cash. Starting salaries for copywriters are around $58,000. Not bad for someone who writes puns for a living. And at the top end, you're looking at $86,000, which is plenty to go fund your growing collection of the finest leather notebooks. But why is this job worth considering? You see, with the explosion of digital marketing, words have never been more valuable. Words are so powerful that even presidents need someone to write them. But if being a wordsmith isn't your thing, then number 7 on our list might just be for you. Next up, we have creative service managers, aka the people who turn creative chaos into polished projects. Think of them as the glue holding every marketing campaign, branding strategy, and design project together. And doing this while hopefully not losing their minds. As a creative service manager, you're the behind-the-scenes MVP. You'll oversee the team of designers, writers, and creatives, making sure the project is on brand, on budget, and most importantly, on time. Now, let's talk some numbers, shall we? Creative service managers start out at around $60,000. But if you're killing it in this role, you can earn up to $109,000. That's big boss energy for big boss money. So who should consider a position like this? This role is like directing an orchestra, except the orchestra is made of writers, designers, and marketers, but they're all on different deadlines. If managing a creative team sounds like a little bit too much responsibility and you'd rather roll up your sleeves and create yourself, then number 6 is just for you. And that's the designer. Think of them as the chameleons of the creative world. They adapt to whatever project that lands on their desk. From fashion to tech, these folks can do it all. Now, let's talk about some of the job responsibilities. A designer's job is to turn ideas into reality. Whether it's a sleek product, a stylish outfit, or a user-friendly app interface, they take the abstract and make it tangible. Basically, they're the bridge between creativity and functionality. And what does one get paid for a job like this? Well, designers start at around $58,000, but with salaries hitting $109K, you could splurge on any kind of pen, tablet, or 3D printer your heart desires. The best part? Designer skills are universal. If companies are selling something, they'll always need someone to make it look good. But if you're ready to take your designs to the next level, then number 5 might just be your vibe. Next up, we have visual designers, the artists behind the aesthetic magic. These are the people who make websites, ads, and products look so good that you'll buy them just because they're pretty. Honestly, I just did. I literally just bought these sneakers. I'm not proud of it, but anyway, jaw-dropping websites, a bold ad campaign, or packaging that screams, buy me. Your goal is to make things look irresistible. When it comes to pay, visual designers can make up to $120,000. That's a lot of font libraries and Pantone swatches. Companies will always need visual storytellers. As long as companies want to look good online, they'll need somebody like you to make it happen. Now, if creating stunning visuals isn't your thing and you're ready to call the shots, then number 4 is definitely right up your alley. And we have the art director, the creative captain steering the ship. These folks just don't create, they lead teams, set the vision, and make sure everything comes out perfectly. So basically, they're the boss you want to impress. Art directors oversee everything visual. From the ad campaigns to the magazine layouts, they make sure every detail aligns with creative vision. It's like being an artist, but instead of one canvas, you're working with the entire team. And with salaries hitting $127,000, you'll definitely have enough to splurge on that designer chair. And by the way, if any of this advice helps you, feel free to send me one of those chairs because I definitely could use a new one. But if managing a single creative team sounds a little too boring, then number 3 might be the challenge you're looking for. Director of Creative Services. Basically, the big boss of the creative strategy. Now imagine you're managing the teams of designers, writers, and branding experts while making sure everything stays on brand and most importantly, under budget. I know what you're saying to yourself. This sounds exactly like an art director. And what makes these two jobs different? Honestly, that's a great question. While an art director manages individual projects, the director of creative services, well, they oversee all the creative teams. It's like juggling flame torches in the corporate sense. You're not just setting the creative vision, you're the one making sure it actually happens. Let's just say this role earns you some serious cash. Starting out at $87,000 and with salaries topping out at $149,000, you'll have no problem funding your love of outdoor retreats. So why would a person want this high pressure job? Brands live or die by their creative direction, and this role puts you at the center of all of that. You get to build a brand's entire personality, from the colors on their logo to the tone on their ads. You'll be the architect of how people see and feel about this company. If you love being in charge and making things happen, this just might be your perfect fit. But if leading a team isn't for you, maybe you like to design your own fantasy world. Coming in hot at number 2, we have game designers. These are the people who take your wildest gaming dreams and turn them into reality. And no, sadly, playing games doesn't count as a job requirement. Game designers are the brains behind the worlds you love to escape to. They create the storylines, the characters, the mechanics that keep players hooked for hours or, let's be serious, for days. So now, let's talk about the money. $155,000 the average for this job. That's a lot of V-Bucks, am I right? No? Okay. But with a salary like that, there's definitely a future in gaming if you ask me. Just remember, it's not all fun in games, literally. Playtesting for hours, working around the clock just to make deadlines for yet another Mario game? Like, seriously, Nintendo, how do you keep pumping these games out? Gaming is a $200 billion industry, so the demand for game designers is only getting bigger. In fact, gaming is becoming a bigger form of entertainment than the film industry, and games are more expensive to make than ever. So, if you like storytelling and tech, this is your chance to leave your mark on the virtual world. Now let's talk the number 1 highest paying job for artists. And finally, the top spot goes to digital artists. Whether you're animating a Marvel movie or you're designing jaw-dropping visuals for the next Disneyland ride, digital artists are everywhere. And I got good news for you guys. They're thriving. Digital artists use software to turn creative ideas into stunning visuals. So whether it's for movies, video games, or interactive websites, they bring static concepts to life. And the salary, it ranges from $51,000 to a whopping $157,000. Now, there's no starving with a salary like that. But of course, there's always not so glamorous parts. Design programs are very pricey, and so are all the equipment you need in order to do your job. So here's a big takeaway. Digital artists are in demand in every single industry. If you got the skills, you'll always have opportunities to shine. You technically don't need a degree in order to do this job. As long as you have the technical skills, my friend, you will have a job. Alright guys, so which one of these careers do you see yourself doing? Feel free to let me know in the comments. And if you're ready to take your creative career to the next level, check out my next video where I dive into tips to get you started in the design industry.